This is Irene B. at the Byron Bay Blues Festival. I'm here with Devon Allman.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Devon.
Thanks for having me.
Last time I saw you was at the 2014 Byron Bay Blues Festival.
Oh, okay.
I actually interviewed you back then, but I'm sure you don't remember me.
No, it's been a while.
I know.
Things get a little blurry, but thanks for having me back.
You've been back since then as well? Have you been back since 2014?
I know I've done it 3 times.
Yes.
And I wanted to say it was like 13, 15, and now 17. But if you're saying 14, then I messed up somewhere. It might be 12.
15.
I don't know. This is my 3rd time. Yeah. It's my favorite festival in the world.
Yes. Oh, that's great. How does it compare to other festivals?
I don't know. You know, there's just a really good vibe. I mean, the audiences are just really giving and loving. And, you know, it's run so well. The staff's amazing. The music, you know, that's going on, the cross-pollinating, the jamming, you know, and the weather. I mean, it's perfect.
It is perfect weather.
It really is perfect.
It was perfect weather in 2014 too,
yes.
And just about every other year it's been pelting down. So we've been very lucky.
Yeah.
So I feel like I might have brought good luck.
There you go.
Brought the weather down from Cairns, from Far North Queensland. That's where I live. You've got idea.
Huh?
Yes.
Thank you.
Who is it? You've actually been very busy here. You've done, what, about 3 shows already, have you?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think we're the only band playing every day.
Yeah, so, and you've got another one tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes. Hopefully I'll catch you this time. They've had me doing interviews back to back to back to back. And
hopefully you'll be able to see this.
I've missed so many gigs. But with all the artists that are here, who are you delighted to be catching up with again?
Oh man, you know, I just met Carlos Santana, and it's where do you go from there?
Yes.
He's definitely in my top 5 favorite players of all time, and really big influence. So that was an amazing meeting.
Well, my photographer here, Jason, he got some really good shots down in the pit there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
What's been happening musically for you? Where are we up to? When did your last CD come out? Was it last year or 2015?
It was October of last year.
Yeah, that's right.
The record come out number 1 on the Billboard Blues charts in America. I think it's sitting inside your top 10, and I'll show you right now. It's been going really well. You know, I try and put out about a record every year or year and a half, you know, and just tour the world and you know, make people happy with music, you know, so life is good.
And that's what you do. And
you know, that's what we're touring on now is the Ride or Die record. So, you know, it's only been out now for about 6 months, so it's still, you know, relatively fresh, and certainly working on a new one and new projects and launching my own label this summer, and a lot on the horizon.
Last time you were here, your father was here too.
Yes.
Yeah,
I talked him into it.
Well, that was very special, and he put on a great
I got done with the first time that I had played here, and I was talking to Peter Noble, and he said, "Man, you got to bring your dad." And I said, "Man, my dad will barely go to England, you know." He goes, "No, you should bring him. You should, you know, tell him how great it is." And I said, "All right, I said, I'll make you a deal." He goes, "What?" I said, "If I talk him into it, you got to bring me back."
Ah.
And he goes, "Done." And I talked him into it.
And the rest is history. Good one. Okay. So do you get to see a lot of the gigs in between your sets? Or?
You know, I'm kind of so focused on what I do that I haven't really, and I certainly have, you know, other times that I saw Paul Simon here, which was amazing when I was here before. But yeah, I mean, I've been so busy that it's been kind of tough.
Yeah.
Tough.
So why do you think that the blues continues to generate such a devoted crowd here in Australia?
Well, I mean, I think we all know this isn't all blues at this festival.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, there's maybe a handful of real, you know, kind of blues artists. But what, you know, the common thread, the linear thread that does kind of go through the lineup is that this is soulful music. You know, so if you're playing with soul, you're singing with soul, certainly there's a blues bass in there somewhere. And I think that music is timeless. I think it'll always be timeless. You can make music with computers now, and robots, and bullshit, and that's great.
You think so?
But it certainly has its place. I mean, I don't know if you saw the remake of Tron, the movie. The music for that, the electronic music that Daft Punk did, was amazing. You couldn't have had an acoustic guitar scoring that movie or a violin. You had to have the, like, there's a time and a place. This festival is about the organic nature of music. This is about soulful music, and I'm happy to be a part of it. And being 3 years of it is mind blowing. As a kid, I always wanted to go to Australia, and to be a regular here is it's an honor to me.
So Vintage Trouble?
I've never heard their music. I was hanging out with them backstage. Really nice guys. So I'll look them up for sure.
Yeah.
I like coming to festivals and discovering new stuff too.
Well, I got to see them on Thursday, the first night, and they blew me away.
You messed up by not seeing us.
Yeah.
Messed up. You better come tomorrow.
I'll be there
especially
tomorrow.
After this.
Of course, I will.
Come see the show. You'll have a good time.
Yeah.
Blown away.
You'll have a good time.
Yeah, and Jason's got some good shots of you too.
Cool.
Anyway, look, I just want to say a huge thanks once again.
Of course.
I feel very honoured.
Oh, thank you.
That you let me.
I feel honored. Thank you for your time. You're missing shows doing this. I appreciate it.
That's very true.
I know.
That is very
I'm not bullshitting you. I'm grateful that you're in here missing the music to talk to me. So.
Thank you very much, Devin.
My pleasure. Fine.
Hey, this is Devin Allman, and you are rocking with Irene B. on Rockin' Blues Down Under on Cairns FM 89.1.